Cook 'em, bats. There you go. It just depends. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because we are headed to Sackville, USA. This is a total sacrifice token deck. We want to punish people with tokens. We want to punish people with dying. Similar to something I've done before, but I really wanted to supercharge the idea of just sitting back, sacrificing, and just winning the game off that alone. So before we get down to this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking that video and subscribing to the channel today for this sweet mono black goodness right here. Okay, so what are we talking about to get to Sackville? Well, the main thing we're going to be running is the new card Sackville Baggins, which is way better than I thought it was. I love that the fact that this is a sacrifice token and creature card, and it's called Sackville. It's just too funny. It's good. It's way better than I thought, and I'm going to show you how to optimize it to the absolute nth degree here on that one. So we're going to start, of course, with our sacrifice fodder greedy freebooter. We want treasure tokens and we want map tokens out on the board. That's going to be the trick right there, because if we have steady things to feed into, we're going to do really well for ourselves. So greedy freebooter, of course, scry, treasure, all that early on, boom, no problem right there. Had to up the amount of removal that we have with Reckwitting Hex and Bitter Triumph. Bitter Triumph, we can take the hit in the life. We do gain a little bit of life on this one, which isn't too bad. But also Reckwitting Hex, good way to sacrifice stuff as well, because you can blight one and get your kill card off right there. And also killing your own tokens is going to be really essential. So blighting is actually going to be an essential part of this to trigger off the combos that we need to do right there. So those are going to be our 1-drops. We're talking about our 2-drops on Reckwitting Hex. Sackville Baggins this is our main engine. If we have this out, if we can get this, we know we're going to do well. 1 black and 1 2/2. Halfling Citizen, legendary creature. Whenever Sackville Baggins is enter, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, draw a card and create a treasure token. Whenever sacrifice a token, target opponent loses 1 life. So we want to sacrifice tokens. That's going to be the trick. Now, tokens could be maps, they could be creatures, they could be treasures. Any one of these is going to be tokens, but we can absolutely get those snipe kills off by just sacrificing tokens in a really fun and interesting way. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to have combination plays here. So Bitterbloom Bear is going to be a great way to get early tokens out. 2 black, 1/1, Fairy, Rogue, Flying, Flash. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 blue and black fairy creature token with flying. Great little sacrifice fodder. Again, you're going to hear the word sack a whole lot. That's why it's Sackville, USA. Great to flash this in whenever, if they do a board wipe, coming back, you can get that in. 1/1, you don't have a steady stream of tokens. Easy enough as it is. I don't really mind that 1 life loss right there. It's okay. We're going to generate a lot of that as well anyways. So that's a great way to get stuff. We're also going to have the Starscrape Cleric. That's going to increase our pings of our life gain pings by 1. We can also get a token out of it. We can pay that offspring cost and get that offspring token right there. So if we're doing more gain and drain with Sephiroth or with Arnon, we'll actually gain and drain a little bit more and more effectively overall, and gain and make them lose more life from stuff like Reckwitting Hex. So a couple of Starscrapes wouldn't be a bad idea either. Fanatical Offering, this is somebody who suggested on my last sacrifice deck when I did the black aggro. They said, you know, Fanatical Offering would be really good because you'll get map tokens out of this and you'll get card draw. And what are map tokens? They sacrifice themselves and they let you explore. So not only if you do something like Greedy Freebooter into Sackville Baggins and then you hit a Fanatical Offering, you'll get 2 tokens out of it. You'll get a creature token, you'll get a map token, and a treasure token. Both of them, if you sacrifice them, they'll make you lose 2 life, you'll draw 2 cards, and you'll explore on top of that. So you're going to want to use Fanatical Offering early and often. You're going to want to sacrifice your tokens constantly because it is a sacrifice tokens for card draw. The card draw gives you more tokens. the play gives you more tokens. The more tokens gives you more sacrifice, etc., 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 and so forth. You're gonna ping, you're gonna ping, you're gonna ping, you're gonna ping as you go. So you have like a steady flow of removal, card draw, and sacrifice as you go in right there. So Fanatical Offering goes really, really well with that Sackville stuff right there. Arnin, Deathbloom Botanist. They weren't as good as I thought they would be. I had to cut a few of them. I originally had a lot of them, but they do really enhance what we're doing right here, especially when we get something like Lord Skitter out, especially when we're doing a lot of Bitter Blooms or a lot of small creatures or anything like that. If we swarm in or we start sacrificing them more frequently, they're going to lose 2 life and we're going to gain 2 life. So if we are steady sacrificing creatures and we're steady attacking with small creatures, we will gain a little bit more of a steady kind of gain and drain effect going off. It is a good blocker with the Death Touch, so we do have a little bit of vampirism blocker right there, but I was kind of disappointed that it didn't go off as hard as I want to. But again, having Bitter Blooms or having any of these ones or these cheap creatures out, or even the rats we get from Lord Skitter, and sacrificing the tokens, they lose 3 life, and then we get to draw 2 cards, and then etc. and so forth. It does add up. It does help a little bit, but there was other better 3 drops. I do like them filling in a couple clutch positions right there. Lord Skitter actually was a huge help. 1 black and 2. I would actually up him from 2 to 3 because I think he's that good. Rat Noble, whenever another rat you control enters, exile 1 target card from an opponent's graveyard. That's going to happen right away unless they kill him, because at the beginning of combat you get to generate a rat token. Okay, that's going to be really, really cool and interesting and useful right there, because you can eat the stuff out of the graveyard for your anti-reanimator tech right there. And again, you're generating a token again and again and again and again. You're generating a token. We want those tokens. We want those 1/1 tokens there so we can sacrifice them. Or either way, even if we attack in a swarm with them, Arnin will get off that gain and drain. So we're going to make it damned if you do, damned if you don't right there. So Lord Skitter is going to help a lot by generating tokens. Along with Bitterbloom, you'll always have cheap fodder to sacrifice and get combos off. And of course, my man Sephiroth. It's hard to make a black deck without Sephiroth anymore, man. He's not rotating. He's going to be around for a little bit. He's just so cool and edgy. We can't resist it, man. 1 black and 2, 3/3 human avatar soldier. Whenever Sephiroth enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. The curve from Sackville to Sephiroth is so good. 1 greedy freebooter, 2 Sackville into greedy freebooter, and then of course Sephiroth, maybe another greedy freebooter or another one of these into a Sephiroth. You're sacrificing tokens like crazy. Not only are they gaining and draining 1, they're losing an additional 1. It is just so good. It punishes you so much for that. We also have the added bonuses. Part of the reason that I like this so much is it resists board wipes very much. If you've set yourself up with Sackville, Arnin, and Sephiroth, and you have a lot of tokens on the board, basically, if they board wipe you, they're going to lose the game, because they're going to lose 1 for every single creature that dies. They're going to lose 2 for every single 1 power toughness creature that goes off, and every token that they kill, they're going to lose additional 1. So if you've set yourself up by turn 3 or 4, or even turn 5 or 6, and they're ready to hit like a no witnesses on you or sweep, you can set yourself up basically unboard wipeable. You're going to take 20 damage off them right away. So if you're tired of getting that, you can really punish people for playing that removal on you, which is a really fun thing to do, because there's a lot of cheap creatures and you keep drawing flow of cards. You can keep up and maybe they can't. So that is going to be very useful. And of course, the more stuff that dies, you might flip him to 1 winged angel. He also lets you draw cards. So we have a lot of card draw on this. Yeah, this draws, this draws, this draws. I know I get accused of not drawing very much, but yeah, we do have that. And we can flip to 1 winged angel, where we get the emblem. When anything everywhere anywhere dies, it gain and drain 1 point. And forever, and we get the Sephiroth 1 winged angel as it goes. So of course, that's enhanced by Starscrape Cleric, as we do. And of course, we're going to add the dreaded Bat Cloud. I was actually surprised at how powerful this was. You would think that this wouldn't be such a game changer, but a 4/2 flying Death Touch for 2 is crazy power. It costs 3 less if a creature died this turn. You're thinking, Jay, 5 is a lot. We're going to have a creature die almost every single turn. Let's be honest. Between blighting ourselves, sacrificing ourselves with Sephiroth, Arnin, attacking, blocking, whatever we're doing, or even just playing removal on somebody like that, even just playing a Reckoning Hex on our opponent and then getting this out. Getting a 4/2 flying out with flying Death Touch out for that cheap is really good. 4 damage flying is no joke. you can really hurt people with that if they don't have stuff to stop that. So Dreaded Batcloud was really an MVP that I was surprised at how effective it was. He's a solid bat overall that just brings a lot of terror and death into the game as we go. Realm of Ko, of course, we're going to do two Realm of Kos right there because we get Colorless Spirit tokens, which are another great sacrifice fodder and unblockable, and 20 swamps altogether. That's what we're looking at right there. We look at the stats on this. This is going to be 27 creatures altogether, from vampires to avatars, fairies, humans, halflings, nobles, rats, pirates, a little bit of everything, right? 12 instants, 22 lands, no sorceries, no enchantments. We're going to keep it easy with Sackville, USA. This CMC is really deceptive. So you're thinking 22 on a 23, that's really low. We are generating a lot of treasure, number one. We have 8 treasure generating cards, and also you have to remember that this is really a 2-drop. It's very rare you're ever going to be paying 10 for this, so you have to remember the curve is actually way down here than it is up there. On the sideboard, we have Corrupted Conviction for more card draw, Fake Your Own Death, could be another treasure and pump. Golem the Abandoned is a fun sacrifice play. We did him before. He's really good to make life loss. Nowhere to Run for your ward, Strategic Betrayal for your exile. Villainous Wrath for a board wipe. That can actually win you the game. If you want, you can put any board wipe you want in this. Villainous Wrath or Withering Curse, whatever. If you sweep your own board, you'll win. And of course, Rabid Attack is a really good one as well. If you're attacking with a bunch of 1/1 creatures and they say, I'm not going to block, you do an instant Rabid Attack. Everyone gets +1/+1. And you could do a lot of damage and draw a lot of cards with that. So that's really cool as well. And if you want to see more Mythic rank Hobbit decks, keep it right here, twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those places we go live. You can hit that bell if you want to be part of that elite notification squadron. Whenever we post something new or go live, you can join us right away. Check out our Discord community to join our community, post your decks, ask questions. Copy this is going to be down below on my AetherHub and my Moxfield if you want a copy of Sackville USA for yourself. And of course, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Let's get into this. Let's start sacking everybody. Let's get these sacks on sacks. I said. Before that, it was Meathook Massacre and Invoke, I think. Dark Knight, Dark Leo. We just have a dark deck. We just have the dark deck. The Dark Dirk deck. The deck Dark Dirk's dark deck. I miss Invoke Despair, I miss Meathook. I gotta lose this. Darkland Shredder's too dangerous. I'll trade. It sucks, but it's so fucking dangerous. Such a fucking dangerous card. I gotta swap out for it. Boom. Okay, we got removal, we got some other shit. Practice offense. Dark Leo. this. We'll wait. We'll push in. See what he wants to do here. Bop. Okay, we'll hold on to Bitter. Cecil Dark Knight. Cecil be Dark Knight. Who's he gonna pump? That's the question. He's gonna pump somebody, and we gotta take it out. Practice offense. Oof. Okay. Choose blockers. We'll pick no blockers. And we will say... do that. We have Fanatical Offering. Okay. Cecil Dark Knight. Alright. Up the Beanstalk. Yeah, I remember Up the Beanstalk. That was another one that was nice and broken for your convenience. Nice and broken for your convenience. That's what I always talk about Simic. They perpetually try to fucking make Growth Spiral, and they always end up breaking the game. They go, hey, I got an idea. What if we do Growth Spiral? Whoops, game's broken. Whoops, game's broken. Got him. It's like the... Well, so it's like their second one, but they replayed Cecil like a million times. They kept flopping it in for the sneak. So they played Cecil like 14 game. Continually, over and over and over. Izzet is moving up. They've obviously shown some severe favoritism to Izzet lately. Which is a... Jeez, I cannot get a fucking opening hand here. They've clearly shown some favoritism to Izzet in recent years. But I don't think that Izzet is responsible for as much game-breaking shit as... Look at the cards that they just banned. They banned 2 blue cards and a green card. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? What about... What colors were the problems did they determine? Blue and green have been banned more often than I think any other color combination or any other color, because they always do the same shit. They always ramp and draw, and it always is broken, and it always is broken as shit. And for whatever reason, they just continually do that, and they go, yeah, this will be fine. It'll be great. Nobody will abuse this, and it's always like the most abused thing ever. The last black card that I can remember is probably Hopeless Nightmare. He's probably gonna sweep. Beza. And do you know why they had to ban Hopeless Nightmare? Arnon is good. I think she's better in a different deck. She's okay in this, but I was hoping to really pop off with her, but she's just not pulling it off the way that I want her to. The way I want him to. Boom. Scavenger's Talent. Do this. Troop of Ponies. We don't need that. Okay. We have better 3-drops, that's the thing. It's true, we do have better 3-drops. They are a little slow. That's they're like, yeah. It was kind of my insurance against getting board wiped, but honestly, I think Sackville Baggins does a better job. I knew that was gonna get fucking killed. Boom. Boom. I will absolutely trade you. Wow, more mana. How many games have I flooded in a row now? Like 4 or 5 in a row? 3 maybe? I don't know. I have to cut a mana from this. Like, right? Like, I have to cut a mana from this. Sacrifice permanent, target player mills 2 cards. I drew 7 mana out of 12, guys. I drew 7 mana out of 12, folks. That's not okay. Push. Boom. Fanatical Offering. Boom. Okay. Tony Black. Gain life. Mill. Mill, mill. Mill, mill. Gain, gain. Okay, so a bunch of removal there. I am winning. I'm looking at the overall statistical issues that we're having. It is true that I am winning the game, but at the same time, you know. Look at that. Beautiful. You love to see it. You love to see it, folks. You love to see it. That is a full 100% draw rate of that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 mana off the top right there, folks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff right there. 11 mana off the rip. That's a 50% mana draw because I drew 22 cards and 11 of them were mana. So that's really just that's really great. That's really good. I'm happy about that. Bartolome de Presidio. Doom doo doom 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 doo doo doo. Boom. Mill 2 cards. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's 20 cards each. I don't think he's got enough to mill me out. It's 4, so that's 8 more. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 4 on each one. 4, 8, 12. 12 more is going to be... It won't kill me. So, I don't know. Delaying the inevitable here. There we go. Good game. Got him. Bartolome. Do 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 do. I only have 23 mana in this deck, but apparently that's too much. Maybe I could go down to 22. Don't know what to say there. Mulligan. Oof. Let's do you. Okay, Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk, Spider-Punk. Does whatever a Spider-Punk does. Okay, we do need another mana here. This is not it. Enduring Courage. Boom. Bango. I'll do undo. Let's do this. Boom. 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 Okay. Another mana. Probably activate Honda Ridgeline, right? Nova Hellkite. Okay. That's cool. Bop. He loses a life off that. Poof, poof, poof. Ardent Deathbloom. Discard a card. Okay. Spinner at Spiderling. Under Ridgeline. Block that. Boom, boom, boom. Do this. Boom. Scarlet Spider, Ben Riley. Oh yeah, we're fucked. We didn't get any of our life gain. Yeah, we're fucked there. We didn't get any of our sacrifice off. Boom. There you go. We should have won that, I feel. Again, I don't think Arnett. I think I have to cut another Arnett. I can't win at a 50% win rate, guys. That's the problem. And look, I took a mana out. Oh, you want to take a mana out? Fuck you. Fuck you for taking a mana out. That's what it's going to tell me here. I can't win at a 50% draw rate. If I get 14 cards and 7 of them are mana, that's not going to fucking win the game for me. I can't do it. It's too much. Boof. Do. Yeah, no, it sucks. I'm not saying it's a good thing, Gypticus. I think it sucks. I think that they keep pulling the center of gravity to really boring shit, and I don't like that. Boom. Okay, now we're not going to draw any mana. Now it's going to punish me. Oh, you didn't like your mana draws, you shithead? You didn't like your fucking 50% mana draws? How about 25? How does that sound for you? Fucking asshole. Huh? Yeah, how's 25 mana draw sound for you? Okay. Okay. Do that. I have a feeling we're gonna get sheltered. In my opinion, I think you want to fix for a lot of these problems. Controversial, but you want to fix for a lot of these issues. Start making certain mechanics cost more money. That'll de-emphasize a lot of the issues. Start making card draw cost more. Start making ramp cost more. Start making all of that less cheap, because it's what people are going to gravitate to. And if it's what they gravitate to, that's what they're going to grab. Hey, what's up, Carry On the Conqueror? Carry on, my wayward son. Boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, I think that their creatures got de-emphasized somewhere along the way. Boom. We're gonna hold on to that. I don't think they're gonna make that mistake again. I think that if anything, Abuelo's Awakening told them that they can't give that cheapness, dude. Opera love song, prowess, prowess, prowess. Boom, boom. We have Kona, but Kona's a lot easier to deal with then. If you have a removal in hand, Kona's gone. It's a lot easier than Abuelos. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier to fucking deal with than Abuelos. Abuelos, you need a counterspell. Kona, you have a little bit of time to react to, as it were. Yeah, he's out of there. Kona also rotates in fucking February, so that's also the good thing too. Mana thing, and then turn 3, activate Omni, and then it was curtains. It was fucking curtains after that. Cravo is a pain in the ass. I'm surprised they have it. I mean, the thing that makes Cravo good is leaving in February too, so that will shake things up a little bit. But Cravo is an asshole. He's gonna counterspell that, I'm sure. Lost. Oh no, not the aggressive flute. Anything with the aggressive flute. Consult the star charts. What Marvel deck would you recommend for climbing right now? Oh, that's a good question. Marvel deck for climbing. Marvel deck. I can't remember what my best Marvel deck is right previously. I really do like mono black. The mono black villains is good. Mono red the Rakdos villains is very good. I I think probably my most winning was the fucking Death to Our Enemies combo deck. I do think that that probably won the most out of any deck that I had. So the mono red Death to Our Enemies was the most effective overall. Out of mine or just in general? That's the other question. Boom. King T'Challa. Hey, what's up, Bohem? Got him. Oh, that was crazy. We'll call it. Sackville, USA. Duress. Ooh. Gets my Rec Hex. Gets to see my hand. Sackville Baggins is. Another discard, maybe? Okay, we'll do this. We'll wait. Mischievous Sneakling. And he's gonna do probably a Annex. I would imagine. Or just a removal. One or the other, I don't know. But yeah, probably just a removal. Let's do that. Boom. Bloodletter. Absolutely, I will trade it. Sure. Do this. Do this. Okay. For that core, yeah, he's looking for that Annex now. He's gonna play a removal on that. Boom. Damn it, I needed that Fanatical Offering. I really fucking needed that Fanatical Offering to draw cards. Oh, I really needed that fucker. I really needed that fucker, and that came at the worst possible fucking time. Bloodletter, no. Unless we draw a removal right now, we lose the game. No, we lose the game. I needed that fucking card like I needed a hole in the head. I fucking needed it. I needed it like you wouldn't believe, bro. I'm sure he's got an instant removal. Doesn't really matter. If he hits me for 4, it's going to be double-double. Yep. I needed to draw fucking cards there. 2 bloodletters off the top. No good. $70 grade 37. Welcome to the show. Yeah, had him pretty low there. It was fun. Don't forget to like, folks. That's not a very good opener. That's a slightly better, but it's not great. Yeah, I know. In Figure and Mythic, like, what are you doing, man? Like, it's tedious. It's not as bad as JDN. A lot of times it's over faster, which, hey, at least I can give you credit for that, bro. Like, at least it's fucking done quickly. Hey, look at Delta Zen. How we doing, Delta? I'll give you a shout out. Another mana? Sure, why not? Boof. Boof. We'll drop you, we'll drop you, we'll hold back on Bitterbloom and the removal. Got beaten up by trees and tornadoes. Arcane Bombardment. Yeah, I like those bombardment decks. They're fun. Okay, boom. We got way too much mana again. That sucks. Do we have to cut a mana? What the hell's going on here? Earthbender Ascension number 2. They're doing alright. I hit Mythic last night, so I'm at 97% Mythic right now, so I'm trying to keep the ball rolling. Boof, boof. Okay. Boof. Okay. Llanowar. Ramping. He's ramping like crazy, bro. Money outweighing trouble on that skitter beam. Get rid of you. Boom. We got this pocket removal. I think that probably we're going to see Mr. Ouroboros pop up. Fernando Raid. Don't come. Who called it? Who called it? Fernando. I'm not your babe. I'm not your babe. Boom. Got him. I know what's coming. Not my first time around the block here, folks. I know what's fucking coming around the bend. I hear that train a-coming. Coming around the bend. I ain't been happy since I don't know when. I'm mono black and tokens. Lay my head down and die. 'Cause I'm playing mono black tokens. Alright, we'll do that. Boom, boom. Pump. Pump. Ooh, Melt Strider's resolve. Who's he gonna get? He's gonna get Lord Skitterbeam. Yeah, get Lord Skitterbeam out of there. Coming around the bend. I ain't been happy since I don't know when. Oh, look, it's the Roid. I'll take the 6. Hopefully we draw something good here. Otherwise, I think we're going to be cooked. It's a second Roid. And cook 'em, bats. There you go. It just depends on my mood. Because it would have cost nothing to recast it. It would cost nothing to recast it. Alright, that's a little bit better. We have a little smoother there. Sweeper would have been good, but also who wants to fucking play Dimir? Nobody wants to fucking play Dimir. Boom, 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 boom. 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 Yeah, we'll take the removal. Alright. We're gonna cook him here because he's not expecting me to do what he does. Whoop. Whoop. Sorry, bub. Boop, 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 boop. Is this the same fucking deck? Is this the same shit? Is this fucking mono white auras? Again? We just literally played the same thing? This is the same shit. The reason that he had that open is so he could, he'd have a protection. Ethereal armor. He's just gonna run another proc. Oh, he didn't have it. Never mind then. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Bagginses are good. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. He might be out of creatures. He might be out of creatures. He's a little low. Hey, what's up, Balthazar? How you doing? Matisru, welcome. I overdrew mana on this, even though it's only 23 mana today. Boom. Bop. Chicka-chop. Bot-doo-wop. Oh, look, Shelton. Oh, sorry, bub. Send him to hell. Got him. Yeah, this was a real silly one. I actually really like a couple of these new cards. If you just focus on sacrificing everything token, you do really well. That's the main thing. And it's also super resistant to board wipes, because if you get Sackville and Sephiroth down and you have a million tokens, they'll blow themselves up, which is kind of why I like this deck so much. So yeah, good stuff. Had a bit of a flooding problem, but overall solid.